Welcome to Leko Academy. So in this video we're going to handle a question under linear programming. Now here the statement says, write down the four inequalities that define the unshaded region. So the region which is R, this one, on the diagram. Now to come up with the inequalities, one thing that we need to take note is that when a line is a dotted line or broken line, we use the sign greater than or less than. This is a broken line. So this is for the broken line. The solid line, we are using the sign. So solid line, we are using the sign greater than or equal to or less than or equal to. So this is what we need to take note. So here we are finding the inequalities of the shaded lines. So we have this line, and also this line, and also the slanting line. So when finding the inequalities, you can start with any line of your choice. So we can start with this one, and this line here, it is the broken line. So this line, it is the line for x. It is representing the line for x. So the lines are for x, they are vertical, and the lines for y, they are horizontal. If we check where this line it is coming from, so here there is no figure, here there is 0, and this is -2. So this line is on the midpoint of -2 and 0. The midpoint of -2 and 0, that is -1. So number 1, x is equal to -1. The sign that we are going to use, if we check this line, we are considering the region R. So when the numbers go in this direction, they are increasing. So this side here, it is greater than. And this side here, when the numbers move in this direction, they are reducing. So this side, it is less than. And we pick where the region R is. So we are going to get this sign which is greater than. X therefore is greater than -1. So this is the other inequality. We go for the next line. So we can consider this one also the shaded line, and this line is a solid line. So for a solid line, we use these signs here. Now if we check this line, this is the line for y, because it is a horizontal line. Now this line, it is coming from this 6 here, meaning y is equal to 6. Y is equal to 6. Now the sign that we are going to use, when the numbers move in this direction, they are increasing. So this part here, it is greater than or equal to, and the down part here, that is less than or equal to, because when you move in this direction, the numbers, they reduce. The sign that we are going to get, we consider the sign which is inside the region R, which is less than or equal to. So for this one, y is less than or equal to 6. Now for the other line, which is this line here, this line is for x. It is a vertical line. So x is equal to, so this line here, it is coming from this point, which is 4. So this is 4 here. So xc is equal to 4. Now the sign that we are going to put, the numbers as they move in this direction, they increase. So this side is it's greater than or equal to, and this side here it is less than or equal to. So this is a solid line wonder. That's why we are using greater than or equal to or less than or equal to. So the sign that we are going to get, we get less than or equal to. So x is less than or equal to 4. Now, for the slant line, we need to find the gradient. And the gradient is given by this formula. M is equal to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Now, the coordinates here, so we can consider the coordinates at this point here. And when getting the coordinates, we start with the value of x. And here the value of x, this line here, it is 4. So this will be 4 comma, and the value of y, which is this line here, this is 2. And down here we can consider the coordinates from this point here. So we have to get the coordinates for as long as you are able to get the coordinates. You can use either the coordinates at this point. So for this point, we have a 0. So this line here, it is coming from 0, comma, and this is -2. So these are the coordinates we have. When it is slanting in this direction, these coordinates that are up here, they are going to carry x2, y2, and here this will be x1, y1. So these coordinates, we can replace them. So our y2, that is 2. M is equal to, so y2, that is 2, minus, open bracket, y1, it is this one here, which is -2, over x2, that is 4, minus x1, that is a 0. So this becomes M is equal to, so 2, negative and negative, this will be a positive, over 4 minus 0, that is 4. M therefore becomes 2 plus 2, that will be 4. So this will be 4 over 4. 4 into 4, that is 1. Now that we have the gradient, we can apply this formula. Y minus y1 is equal to M, open bracket, x minus x1. So y minus our y1, which is this point here, and this is -2. The gradient, that is 1. So the gradient here, we're going to put 1. X minus x1, it is 0. So negative and negative, this one, it will be a positive. So y plus 2 is equal to, so this one multiplies everything inside here. So 1 multiplied by x, this will be x. So 1 multiplied by 0, it will give us a 0. Now, To make y the subject of the formula, these two need to cross the cosine. So this will become y is equal to x minus 2. The sign that we are going to put here to make it an inequality. So when we move in this direction, if we check this line here, this is a dotted line. So the sign that we are going to use, it is less than or greater than. So this part here, the numbers, they are increasing. So here it is greater than, down here it is less than. The sign that we get the sign where the region R is. So we are going to get greater than. So this will be y greater than x minus 2. So these are the inequalities, therefore we can put them here. So the first one, this is y greater than x minus 2. We also have this one here, x less than or equal to 4. We also have this one here, y less than or equal to 6. We also have this one here, x greater than negative 1. So this is how we handle questions under linear programming.